Hello everybody, Eliott5891 here with another KTANE module tutorial. This time we're covering the set module. Set is a module that is based on a card game of the same name. In it, your goal is to find sets or strangely elusive triplets. We do so by looking for 3 cards that either share or differ completely in specific traits. Now there's 3 cards, so there's 3 kind of situations for a trait. Either they all match, which is okay, they're all unique, which is also okay, or 2 share a trait, but the third one is different. That's the sort of thing that negates 2 cards being valid together, or 3 cards being valid together. Now, for this module, there are 4 traits, or 4 characteristics, that each card has. 2 of which you can see on the module. That would be the fill status. You may have them be either empty, filled, or kind of wavy filled, half filled. I call them wavy. The second trait is the number of dots on them, 0, 1, or 2. And the third trait is the third and the fourth trait are all based on the manual page itself. For those 2 traits, you're wanting to figure out if they are all in the same row or different row, same column, different column. So for example, looking at the rows, I could have Pac-Man X and triangle, or I could have Pac-Man H and arrow, either the same row or different rows. In that case, I did also different columns, or it could be like Pac-Man TP diamond, or triangle shirt diamond. And all of these, they're pretty simple to describe. Pac-Man X, triangle, arrow, star, H, shirt, diamond. I call that one a TP. The upside down V, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to be looking for cards that either, for each of those 4 attributes, all 3 cards have the same condition, or they have different conditions. There's a couple different ways to go about this. Lots of people have lots of different ways. I personally use my laminated page, and that's how I'm going to be illustrating it. But you may find a different way works better for you. So whatever is best for you, go ahead and work that way. So let's do this one because I'm zoomed in on this one. As an expert, I prefer it if my diffuser groups things. We can speak a little quicker. Maybe they give me all the wavies, all the diamond, or all the empties, all the fills together. Maybe they give me all the 1s, all the 0s, all the 2s together. For simplicity's sake, I'm just going to read everything out in order, reading order. That way we don't miss anything. So we have TP, wavy 1. Notice I'll put a wavy 1, W1. X filled 2. Arrow wavy 2. H empty 0. Empty 0. TP wavy 0. Diamond empty 2. H wavy 1. Triangle filled 1. Pac-Man empty 1. Okay, now what do we do with this? That's a whole bunch of letters and numbers on this page. We've got to find a specific combination. It looks a little intimidating, but here's what I like to do. Considering we need them to be on the same row or all different rows, that's easy enough to visualize here. Likewise for columns. We need them to have the same fills or different fills, which means the letters either need to be the same across the 3 we look at, or they need to be all different, an E, an F, and a W. Likewise, the numbers need to be the same across, or different all the way through. So, how would I go about doing this one? Well, first off, can it be all in one row? If it is, can't be this row, because we're missing something here in the middle. Can't be this row, because we're missing something in this column. So it'd have to be the top row, E1, F2, F1. Well, that doesn't work, because I got 2 1s and a 2, but I don't have a 0. So they're not all the same, but they don't all differ. So it's all different rows. How about columns? Same thing, I can throw out this column and this column, because these 2 are missing. actually going to just mark those cells out. Over here, I have an echo 1. I have an echo 2, which means this would have to be an echo 0. That way the letters all matched, the numbers all differed. I don't have an echo 0, however, so they also have to be all different columns. Now, this one's probably one of the trickier ones, doing it my way. Since we have to do different rows and different columns, one option is we do Pac-Man. Actually, let's look at it this way. This row only has 2 columns, so let's say we pick this option. Then we'd either have to go with these 2, or we'd have to go with these 2. Does that work? Wavy 2, Wavy 1, Echo 1. No, numbers don't work out. Wavy 2, Echo 0, Echo 1. Letters don't work out. So I can't go this combination. How about this combination? Wavy 2, Foxtrot 2, Echo 2. That actually works out. I've got the same number across the board. I've got a different letter each time. They're in different rows. They're in different columns. So that's going to be my answer. Had this not worked, I would have just crossed this particular square out. I would have known I had to use triangle, and I'd have narrowed it down to a specific set of symbols that way as well. But these are my 3, and since they're all the only ones of that type, that's all I need to tell the diffuser. It's diamond X arrow. Diamond X arrow. That one's done. Okay, let's do another one. Fix this real quick. Let's do this one next to it. I have X Wavy 2, Diamond Empty 2, Shirt Filled 2, Star Filled 2, Star Filled 1, Triangle Empty 1, Arrow Wavy 0, Star Wavy 1, Diamond Empty 1. Alright, lots of options. First thing, I said first time I like to check columns and rows first. This time I actually want to double check this one cell first as well. This cell by itself has 3 items. Do these 3 items work? No. And so let's check rows. I don't have a complete row here, or here, or here. So they've got to be different rows. How about columns? Well, it can't be either of these 2 columns, but I do have this column full. If I did this column, I have an E1 and a W0. Letters and numbers already differ, so I need to keep that pattern up. So I need the other letter, an F, and the other number, a 2, which lo and behold, I do have. So in this case, that's going to be my answer. Boom, boom, boom. Got that one a lot quicker. So we're going to tell our diffuser. Triangle, arrow, filled 2 star. Triangle, arrow, filled 2 star. Alright, let's come up here. Pac-Man Wavy 0, Star Wavy 2. Make that a little more legible. Wavy 2. Triangle Empty 2. Shirt Empty 2. Triangle Wavy 2. Triangle Empty 0. Star Empty 0. X Wavy 1. TP Empty 1. I've got 3 triangles. Do those work? No. Can we do all in one row? Well, these 2 rows are out. This top row, we've got a Wavy 0, a Wavy 1. Letters are matching, so we'd need a Wavy. Numbers differ. We have a 0, 1. We'd need a Wavy 2. We've got 1, so we're done. Pac-Man X Wavy 2 triangle. Pac-Man X Wavy 2 triangle. Okay, let's hit the last 2. We have Star Empty 1, Arrow Empty 1, Triangle Empty 1 would be done. Pac-Man Filled 2, Pac-Man Wavy 1, triangle filled 1, X empty 2, star filled 0, shirt wavy 1, shirt wavy 0, and H wavy 1. Alright, same as always. Can we do rows? Bottom 2 rows are out. Top row, we have an F1, an E2. We would need a W0, whiskey 0. We do not have that. So it's different rows. Columns. First column is out. The other two have potential. E2, W0, W1. Letters don't work out. F1, E1, we would need W1. We don't have that. So they have to be different columns. Now, here's where we get to shortcut a little bit, which we didn't get to do the first time. We know they have to be different columns. So in this column, which shape do I use? Well, I only really have one choice. I know it's not these two, so I have to use Pac-Man. And since I have to use different rows, if I'm using Pac-Man, I can't use these. So it's either Pac-Man shirt star or Pac-Man H arrow. Well, which of those works? Let's do Pac-Man H arrow. Those each only got one option. So we have E1, W1, we need F1. We don't have F1, so that combination doesn't work. Those are out. So I know my shapes. Now which versions do I need? Well, I have to take the wavy 0. If I take a Foxtrot 0, I would need an Echo 0. Can't do that. If I take an Echo 1, different letter, different number, so I would need an F2, which I do have. So Pac-Man fill 2, shirt, and star empty 1. Alright, you may have seen the other one, but I'm actually going to do my best to blank out the screen. And let me read the last one to you. Pause, take a second to see if you can get it, and then we'll show it on screen. So race, 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 race. Alright, so your last one. I'm going to move my thing off screen as well. Okay, so let me read these off to you. Let's see what we get. We have H filled 0, H wavy 1, shirt empty 1, star filled 1, H empty 0, X wavy 1, arrow filled 1, star empty 0, TP empty 1. Alright, pause if you don't have it. Let's put game back on the screen. Let's slide my notes up. So, doing what I've been doing. Let's check rows. Only possible rows, the middle one, E1, E1, F1. Letters don't work out. Columns, only options, the middle one. W1, E1, I would need an F1 and I don't have it. So it have to be different rows and different columns. Since it has to be different columns, I have to use TP. It's the only thing in that column. If I'm using 3 different rows, I have to use the X, since that's the only option, which means I have to use the star. E1, W1, got to use the F1 there. So TP, X, and star fill 1. And I got a strike. That's intentional. I did want to see that. I clicked the wrong wavy 1 thing on purpose. Notice when I got the strike, it didn't clear what I'd already pressed. Instead, I would have to unselect things and reselect them. But let's go ahead and finish this correctly. It was what? TP, X, and filled 1 star. There we go. And that's doing it for real. So that's how you do set. Like I say, this is just the way I like to do it. I know some people use an empty grid and put similar letters. I know some people just write them out and do something else with them. I've seen a lot of different methods. I'm not going to say one is necessarily better than the other, but this is the way I do it. So I just wanted to share that method with you. So if you don't have a way, there's one to start with. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. For your fun, I'm going to put on screen this full set here of 5 additional puzzles. So here's some for you to do. I'm going to jump ahead to when I've got the answers punched in. So pause if you want to try a few more. Some people like it, some people don't. Up to you. Anyway, though, that is going to be it for me. So, thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, or suggestions, please leave them in the section down below. As always, we will see the answers here. And until next time, guys, have a great day. Don't explode. Bye, guys.